M for a gig. And I got that nitro for a pig.
No, I'm gonna stop the good tunes. I'm gonna stop the good tunes. My bad, my mic was muted, but yeah, I'm putting y'all on, man. If you didn't know, just put y'all on. Go ahead and add that to the playlist. But didn't take a trade today. Kind of run you through my thought process on the high time frame when I first was doing my pre-market analysis and what I was looking for. So came into the day. At first, I was bullish because we had this big expansion yesterday, right? So looking at price action, right, I was looking at this 4-hour gap that wasn't reached. Okay, yeah, that price was tapping into. So I wanted to see how price would react to that. But then I recognized we had an SMT at this high right here, and we had a change of state, right? Or yeah, and we were disrespecting bullish PD raise. We had market structure shift, change of state, so we had signs that we want to go lower. So that made me want to switch my bias to short bias. Seeing that order flow is extremely bearish the past, let's see, couple hours, right? So, all right, the trend is your friend. I know I used to always frame reversals, and like try to catch a reversal when it's like you're going against the tide. You just need to let the trades come to you, and it will flow how it needs to flow, right? And so even if I'm looking for reversal, like if we came up and I'm still bearish, and we took this high, we had an SMT, and we had like a clean fair value gap where liquidity was lying above, that's when I'll look for a short. But I like to look for a continuation, like continuations with the trend or reversal. I mean, either one, if it makes sense in the context of things, because that's the whole trading's literally where's price going. You're aligning your model with price, and I used to think it was just as simple as a sweep of liquidity, SMT for value gap. There's the trade, right? But it's not, bro. It's not that simple. If that was the case, everybody would be printing, but it's not the case. It's not that easy. You need to backtest, collect your own data, and see what conditions your model plays best in and what conditions it doesn't, and then kind of learn from there. And also, bro, I used to think I need to trade every single day. You don't. Like, I even still feel that because FOMO, right? Outside, you try to put your goals into the trade. You try to force like, I need this, and I don't know. I'm somebody who gets motivated by like material things. I'm not gonna lie, like cars. I need a Porsche GT3 911. GT3 RS really, Nardo Gray, fat ass wing. Yeah, just I'm gonna get that. So, but like you can't put that. The market doesn't care about your Porsche, that you want, bro. It cares if you execute your edge correctly. So, that's the thing that I just try to repeat to myself. And I also have my trading plan. I started putting my trading plan on my other monitor. I have two monitors. I put that on this monitor. So while I'm trading, I have my trading plan up there. So my checklist, so I don't FOMO into trade. Right, it helps me out. So yeah, what I was looking for, since we had this fair value gap, and we're continuing lower, so so taking this range, I was looking for price to retrace back down to this counter, this range, which it looks like it's going to do since we have this big expansion yesterday, and since we had this SMT bearish order flow. I was like, all right, we're probably going to continue down to tap into discount before continue higher or wherever we're doing. I really don't. Yeah, probably continue lower because I think it was a pause tariffs, but you're not guessing, you're reacting to the market. So what I was looking for coming into open was price to come up, sweep these highs, create a SMT at these highs with ES, because this is a clean PD array for value gap, for price to sweep this SMT and then look for a change of stay on the 1 minute or the 5 minute, depending on which one is cleaner. To look to enter off of to continue lower, probably towards this liquidity, or probably this fair value gap right here. That would have been my first target. So that's what I would have been looking for. But we never got it. We never got a SMT. We never got a clean PD array that we reacted off of. And now looking at this, all right, 830 we did. But we never got nothing clean here. It was just super sloppy. It was bad delivery. Even on the 15, it was really nothing clean. It's just 830. That's manipulation. Let me see. Was there even an SMT here? No, it was no SMT. So, yeah, my model just didn't show up. I mean, we had this SMT up here, which initiated this whole move, which is the SMT with previous day high. Because if you look here, right, this is previous day high, and there's the SMT, right? ES took the high, NQ didn't, right? So that initiated the whole reversal, and that's why I kind of look for those type of plays, needing an SMT, you know. So we had that, and I was looking for that. I was waiting patiently because that's the only thing that looks extremely obvious to me. And we didn't get it, so I just stayed away. Didn't really look for any trades. Stayed on my hands. And I mean, maybe 12, PM session. If there is something, I might take it. But it's looking like it's just continue to move to the downside. It's really not going to be a market structure that's going to form to the downside, or it doesn't look like price is going to retrace higher to allow me to entry. So I'll just see it. I'll keep an eye on it. But that was pretty much it for today. Really not much. Probably going to continue to back test to fill in time, right? I think it's important to like, bro, how you hold yourself outside the markets dictates how you're going to hold yourself inside the markets. So it's good to be disciplined. It's good to feed your mind with good things when you're not on the markets, bro. If you want to be, there's no profitable trader. If you even think about the percentage of people that are profitable, bro, there's no low level individuals. You know, they might be low in one area, but when it comes to work ethic, discipline, impulse control, which is probably the most important thing. Control, like when you have that impulse to get on your phone or to do something or to look at this website, bro, like, are you that weak that you can't hold yourself not to? If you can't make a promise to yourself and keep it, that's the type of thing where you say you're not gonna take a trade. That's it. That's the type of things that I keep in mind. Even to myself, you got to be real with yourself, because it's all on you. The life you want, it's all on you, right? If you're not the person that's able to live in the outcome you want, you're not gonna have that outcome. So that's why I always keep in mind. And you wanna, listen to people who are further ahead than you to kind of understand why they are there, because it always comes back to their mindset and their habits. So yeah, nothing today. So yeah, just come back tomorrow. I think tomorrow this is what news will look like for the rest of the week. So tomorrow we have PPI and we have consumer. Okay, but we have 10 a.m. 8:30 news. But we have PPI. So yeah, just be waiting for news to play out, see what happens there. And I usually like 8:30, 10 a.m. day news. It's usually good volatility. And I like to see like AMD daily profile. So hopefully we get that tomorrow, a clean setup just like we did last week on Tuesday. And yeah, I'm just waiting for it, see it execute, and call it a day. But yeah, that's about it. Not much today. And yeah, I'll be back tomorrow with another recap.